Hello!
We're live!
We're live!
The
Hi
sound
everyone!
of comics.
With the sound of comics. Yes, we're live with the sound of comics. That is a Say Anything
Which is
reference.
just like... It's actually a Sound of Music reference.
Well, I
but...
know music references, so it's a Say Anything reference to me.
Because they're Jewish and the Sound of Music is about Nazis.
That's true, and that song is about the Holocaust. Yes, you knew that.
I knew that.
Hi everyone. Oh, that was very bright. No, and adjusted. Cool. So here we are today, August 28th. Coffee and comics, drinking La Croix
Yeah, sure. We're drinking La Croix.
and red wine that is from Dark Horse Vineyards, Dark Horse Winery, right?
From Dark Horse.
Dark Horse Wine.
Yep.
It's not the Dark Horse comics, don't get so excited, but I thought it was pretty cool. Jenna was asking me, what are we going to have today? And I saw it on her counter, and I was like, that sounds excellent. So we might be a little rusty. We gotta get the hang of this again.
Yeah.
I was away for a little bit, took a hiatus, but here I am. My teeth look extra clean. I just got a teeth cleaning.
Sorry.
Aside from finding out that I have 5 cavities, because
You probably don't.
I do though.
Honestly, I don't trust dentists.
I think I
Sorry
really,
if you're a dentist and you're a trustworthy dentist. But I've had some bad experiences.
If you are a dentist, can I have a complete conversation with you? Because the cavity, I actually found out that it's not the cavities that's going to cost me $550, but it's something called a pulp. People are going to sign off right away. A pulp restoration? I don't know what that is. That's what they're charging me $550.
That sounds made
for.
up. Tell them I don't need the pulp, okay?
I don't need the pulp. Only Pulp Fiction.
All right, so if you're a dentist, DM us. Otherwise, let's get on to the comics.
Let's get on to, today is August 28th. It is Wednesday. These are the comics that we were interested in today that you should be in your polls. Let's get started. And of course, feel free to chime in if you have any questions for us, if you have any suggestions for us, totally hit us up in the comments because Jenna's constantly scrolling through.
I got my eye out.
So, Boom Studios. I'm gonna start with Boom Studios because it's
Ba-Boom Studios.
Ba-Boom. What?
I don't know.
Boom Studios, Bone Parish number 12 of 12. That is a Cullen Bunn series, and I basically waited to check it out until now. So that's why it's on my list for this week, because now I'm going to read it because I love Cullen Bunn, and yes. Yeah.
All right.
What was that?
Sorry, my nose is really greasy. I'm having some skin problems lately.
Oh, let me take care of you.
Okay.
I'll clear that shit up.
Okay.
With some magic. So let's get on to Dark Horse. Let me drink this Dark Horse wine real quick.
Are you ready for?
Katy Perry singing now?
Yeah. My song, The Dark Horse.
Man or Black 2.
Man of Black.
Number 2 of 4 came out today. I have to admit that I read the first issue. So when we talked about it first, we were excited about it because it was a Tyler Crook artist series with Cullen Bunn, right?
Yes.
Which I love the pairing of those guys together, but of course, everything can't be a hit. And the first issue I wasn't a complete fan of, so I'm gonna try it again with number 2. And I think because it's a...
You should try for number 2.
I'll try for
You'll
number 2.
feel a lot better.
I don't have any issues with number 2. But I want to pick up issue number 2 because I want to just give it another shot. Because I really do like Cullen Bunn. I think he's a great horror writer. And then Stranger Things 6, number 4 of 4 is out today as well. So that's what I have for Dark Horse, and my overalls are falling off. Okay, go ahead, Jenna.
All right, moving on. We're going to DC.
Moving on, yes ma'am.
So what's new in the world of DC? Batgirl number 38. It's hard to believe that it's all the way on number 38 now.
She's having a great run.
Yeah, she is. She's kicking butt. This one, there's going to be another Josh Middleton cover, and it's going to be the cardstock cover, because DC has been doing cardstock covers, and I haven't gotten one yet. So I think this one, Mike, if you're listening, please set one aside. I probably should have just texted him earlier. They're probably all gone.
No, maybe.
So that's it. Oh, and Martian Manhunter number 8. It's a beautiful, beautiful run. And Wonder Woman number 77.
How is that series, Martian Manhunter?
It's good.
It's good?
It's good.
Huh. Someone asked, how's that Stranger Things comic? Found the first miniseries to be just okay. So, I actually have not also opened up my Stranger Things 6 yet. Because there's just so much to catch up on, especially since I've taken a little hiatus on life in general. That I'm trying to go back and finish some hardcover series that I was picking up. So I'll get to Stranger Things 6 because, like you're saying, the first miniseries was just okay. I thought that Will was going to have a better story. Maybe because the series itself is so good, like Stranger Things was... This season was phenomenal. I just thought it was so good.
It's kind of hard to read a comic series after watching like an actual series,
That's
TV series.
so
it's really
well produced.
Like they have to be like, I don't know, they can't really coincide too much. Like the Glow comics.
Glow, it was so good.
Glow, yeah, season 3 was phenomenal. It was better than the second. The second was better than the first. It just keeps getting better. But it's just like a totally different feel when you read the comics. The comics are like more like geared towards kids.
So do you think that that's a trend then? Like first produced as TV doesn't get as good of an adaptation for as a comic, and then the reverse, comic series don't get as good of an adaptation for motion.
Yeah, because some stories are only meant to be in print, and some stories are meant for television.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, I mean, it's just how the story was originally told is never going to compare to either a medium that takes away a lot of visual or a medium that adds a lot of, it doesn't have enough time, like, it's different.
Yeah, and as a storyteller, as a writer, I think you're very conscious of the format that you're writing for. So.
Oh, definitely, because you know, like, when you're writing a script, you're just like, okay, I have to think visually on this. I can't really think too much. Like, you can build the world a little bit, but ultimately that's not your job.
Yeah. So, well, I think we'll leave it at that. What are your opinions on that? Has there been a series that you think has been adapted equally as well for both motion and motion picture? I'm going to say motion picture because I think that's...
What are you in 1928?
I am from 1928. Yeah, so the motion pictures.
The talkies.
Like, we're gonna watch the moving pictures, and the comic series
a
as
moving
well.
picture show.
I only watch black and white movies. But I do dress like a what do you call it? A pauper boy?
Yeah,
a newsie. I do dress like a newsie sometimes.
And go sell some papes. It's time to seize the day.
Enough. So, Jose, shouting you out because you DM'd us asking us about opinions on 2 things, specifically Mr. Robot trailer.
I didn't watch it.
Really? Girl, please. That was such a good trailer. I am very excited for...
Wait, did I watch it?
It's coming out, is it October 20th or October 6th? One of those days.
26th.
Maybe we're gonna just mess up the dates. It's coming back in October, Mr. Robot. It is a phenomenal AMC? No, not AMC.
No, USA.
USA series. I thought it was A&E. I was gonna say A&E next.
No, it's not.
USA series. If you haven't watched it, it's not that bad of a binge watch. I do have to rewatch.
The second season's a little bit rough.
Yes, because it's kind of like...
It has a good payoff if you can stick with it.
If you can stick with them doing kind of like a dream fantasy type of vibe.
I'm giving it away.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving it away. But Mr. Robot, you should check out because it's kind of like... I feel like society is going to end up going in this direction.
It is.
It already is.
It already
going
has.
this direction.
Mr. Robot predicted the future. Let's just put that.
Yes.
No, I didn't watch it.
I have to rewatch the last episode, like the final episode, because I need to refresh myself before I start the next
I remember
season.
what happened.
Don't tell me. So, Robot Murray. No, that's not right. No, that's definitely not right. You remind me of two. Which two?
I don't know.
And yes, we've missed y'all too. Mike's Toy Box, hello. I'll be on the West Coast next week, so oops, we won't be live streaming again. Not next week, the following week.
Don't worry, I'll do something stupid on the internet.
Jenna will do internet
we're not
stuff.
done though, but IDW is the next one. Star Pig #2 comes out by Delilah Dawson.
Yes.
So my local comic book shop didn't order it at all, so I'm still waiting for my personal order to come in.
Mm.
And then next is Marvel, and House of X #3 is out, and it's really good.
Huh. I know Jenna was telling me how stoked she's been on this.
Yeah, I was actually like being like, a little brat about it because I was like, how could they cancel X-23? It was so good, and they canceled X-Men, right? They didn't know what they're doing.
You were being a brat about it.
And I didn't put it on my list, but then, Mike was like, I put this in your box.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
And I was like, right. He's like, you don't want to miss this. And I was like,
and he was correct. And now you really love the series. Are you guys loving House of X?
And Powers of X? So, I mean, I could easily Google this, but I'll just ask you guys, why isn't it just one comic? Why is it two separate comics? Like, they go together and they give you a specific reading order.
Really?
Yeah.
What, so you're supposed to read like House of X first and then Powers of X?
I think it's Power of X, House of X, Power of X 2.
Oh,
House of
and
X
the story
2.
legit is succeeds each other.
Yeah,
like
they
each issue?
like it's like different characters and different ones, but it's all about the same thing.
That is a really good idea. Y'all should have a segment, Meet Your Comic Book Fan, and go live with one of us to talk about our crazy addiction. That could go one of two ways. Either y'all are gonna be real creepy about it, or it would be really awesome.
Anna Reed's Comics is loving House and Powers of X.
That's because Anna Reed's Comics is awesome.
She has some really amazing X-Men shirts. I need to know her secrets and where she finds all these awesome X-Men shirts.
Let me tell you guys, Jenna spent a very long time last Comic-Con looking for the perfect X-Men shirt. I would walk past one and be like, oh, there you go, why don't you get that one? She'd be like, no, I don't like the feel of the shirt. I don't like that image. I don't like this or that. It's too small, it's too big.
And then I found the perfect one that I really wanted, and they're like, oh, we don't have it.
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
So
that
I
was
went
really
with my second choice.
And now you're gonna have to buy more X-Men shirts this year.
Yeah, because I'm having dreams about it now.
You're having dreams about Comic-Con or X-Men?
Both. About being at Comic-Con, finding the perfect Storm and Wolverine t-shirt.
Ooh, okay. So you gotta find a good Storm t-shirt this year.
Yeah.
So if any of you are vendors at New York Comic Con, let us know, because we'll hold aside some X-Men merch, and I love getting t-shirts and stuff at Comic Con. It's my favorite because they're always so unique, especially when you get them from artists and stuff. They're just awesome. So yes, we are. Was that it for Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to New York Comic Con. A lot of people are asking.
We don't know where we will be, what we are doing.
We don't know where we'll be, what we're doing.
Yeah, we don't know at all.
But I can say that I will be there on Friday. Are you going Thursday?
Yeah.
You are going Thursday? You're taking off from work?
Yeah, I already paid for it.
Oh, okay. So I won't be there Thursday. I will be going on Friday straight off of a plane so that I don't miss too much of New York Comic Con. I'm hoping I could get through Friday, but I know Saturday, hopefully I'll be well rested, and we would love to meet you guys. We'd love to meet some of you.
Yeah.
All of you.
Jenna's drinking an energy drink. For once, I am not drinking an energy
See,
drink.
it's a problem.
It's not a problem. I'm drinking a LaCroix, whatever.
If Jose is noticing that you drink an energy drink often, and we don't even talk about it, or maybe we have, maybe I've brought it up.
Yeah, you yell at me every single time.
Then it's a problem. We're gonna have to have an intervention. Guys, we're gonna have to have an intervention with Jenna about these energy drinks.
Monster.
About Monster Energy. But I'm proud of you now for drinking LaCroix.
It was on sale at Costco, that's why I bought it.
It's so fancy. Are you guys drinking this stuff? It's so hyped up. It's just water.
It's actually pretty good compared to some other seltzers. Steve Paralegal is cosplaying for the first time. What are you cosplaying as, Steve?
Steve, are you actually a paralegal? I would love to know.
You should do an interview type process, definitely.
Yes. So, Mike, I think you're right. Definitely ask them a few questions before they join us live. I like that idea a lot, actually.
You're both mad cute. Thank you. I think so, yeah. I was upset that Anna has the same X-Men shirt. Yeah, I think she has all of them.
I mean,
I think she just has all of them.
Target actually has a lot of really good X-Men stuff. Just saying.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I guess I gotta go to Target now.
Yeah, because don't forget, they license a lot of Disney things, so they have a lot of Marvel stuff. Yeah. I frequent the child's section in stores often because that's where all the good shirts are.
That's true. That is
also
wrong.
Cheaper because they're smaller. Well, they are smaller.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm air quoting the smaller. They are smaller, but luckily I fit into child larges.
Have you seen the Glow documentary? There is a Tyler. Why did you waited? You
no,
waited.
he didn't. He said that
this.
right away, actually. Oh,
No.
you meant
Until we had a live stream, yeah.
He wanted to give us something to talk about.
Alright.
I have something to talk about. I want to know what you guys think of the Joker trailer. Jose, yes, that was another thing you brought up. Joker trailer. I am so excited about this movie.
It's filmed in our backyard.
It is. It's filmed literally in the town that we frequent very often, Jersey City.
I went to school there.
Went to school there, grew up there. I went to summer camps there.
Did y'all read Batman Superman yet? No, I did not, but it looks really good. Who was writing that, by the way? If you're still on there, Batman versus everybody, who was writing that Batman Superman comic?
So, Joker. This is going to be, I think, an amazing villain movie. More so because the director of this film, I believe it's Todd Phillips, who's done The Hangover. I think that's his name, Todd Phillips. Do you know? Todd Phillips.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention.
The Joker director. The director of The Joker. I think it's Todd Phillips. And he's done movies like The Hangover. So basically...
Oh, yeah.
He has a very unique approach to the comic book movie. I'm all about these air quotes today. The comic book movies. So he basically took an approach of this subdued, gritty movie, dark movie for the Joker, where he describes it as it being a slow burn instead of it being level 11 in your face all the time, which I know I'm going to appreciate so much. I think it's going to be the level of artistry in terms of cinematography.
It looks really beautiful.
Yes, it's going to be such a good film. And Joaquin Phoenix is such a good actor, as crazy as he is in real life. I don't know if you guys ever seen his documentary. He's out there.
Oh, but out there.
He is out there. So that's why he makes a really good Joker. And the other actress in that is phenomenal too. She's been in a lot of other things. So yeah, and their budget for this was only $55 million or something. So that's not a lot for a like a comic book movie. Like just think about how much Marvel spends on CGI and all of that in all of the other films.
Joey Pedros said, I got to be an extra in it. Where were you an extra in it?
What?
They also filmed at the historic Lowe's in Journal Square, which I am always there for this wonderful film festival called the Golden Door International Film Festival, which I have 2 films in.
Yay!
So you guys should check it out. It's from Tuesday to Sunday.
Tuesday through Sunday. What date?
The weekend of the 23rd.
September?
Yeah.
Nice. You gotta give the date and the...
I'll post it up here. I can't think of the exact date off the top of my head.
But it's really awesome to see like places that you frequent in movies. So like there was in the trailer, do you know Modell's on Journal Square? Like you see that in the back as he's like running toward like in an alleyway, and there are some awesome alleys.
Oh yeah,
Journal
like
Square.
they have the path.
Yes.
Where you look down, you can see the trains, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
the path is underground.
It's
like,
just so awesome. It's just really awesome to see this in a movie. but yeah, I'm really stoked on that. Jenna asked me earlier off camera if I was excited for it. Are you guys excited for it? Because number 2. I haven't watched any of the newer trailers, but I thought it looked really creepy. So I did watch the first one.
I did watch the trailer for that.
You did?
Yeah, that's how I knew Amy Adams was in it.
So I watched the first movie, and unfortunately, it was a great movie, but unfortunately, it was sold out when I went to see it. Think about it. How long ago is that? Like going to the movies was such a huge deal in our town, at least.
The first It.
That wasn't
that long ago.
It was a while ago.
Maybe 2 years ago.
No, a little bit longer. Maybe hold on. Can I just fact check this real quick, guys? Hold, please. Unless you guys want to do it for me. It movie. Okay, it was 2017. You're right. It was 2 years ago. But for some reason, the movie theater was sold out, and I thought that was weird because the movies are never sold out.
No, not where we live.
Not where we live. So I was sitting in the front row, and I had to watch it with my neck all the way back for 2.5 hours or whatever, and that really killed me. But I thought it was a great movie. So
I don't know. I saw it the first time and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I watched it a second time. Mm-hmm. Like I paid to watch it a second time.
You paid to watch it a second time?
And I was like, what was I thinking? I couldn't wait to get out of the theater. I'm like, this is just way too long, and this is not that scary. This is actually pretty ridiculously corny.
What?
And I don't know what made me like it so much the first time, and the second time I was just like, no.
And
I felt the same exact way about Sweeney Todd. First time I watched it, I'm like, this is amazing. Second time I watched it, I was like, how did I sit through this?
I never watched it in a movie. I watched that as a play, which was fantastic.
It is a fantastic play, but
no. All right.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling.
I'm gonna see it too, but let's Amy Adams is my girl. So.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's what you were saying. You were really stoked on Amy Adams. All right, I think we should sign off, Jenna, because I know that our camera is going to stop rolling. Not this one, but our other one. And we really hate when it gets cut off for YouTube and stuff. So, if y'all have nothing more to add for us, it was very nice to spend this evening with you.
Wait, what's this?
That is questions. Oh, wait. Did you guys ask us a question? Oh, what? How have we not seen that before?
I think it's new.
Is it new?
It's new. Someone said, what you girls think of Marvel making Thor girl? I think
we talked about that
amazing.
Already. Yeah.
And it's going to be Natalie Portman, who is also my girl. So
the theme for today actually is women do everything. I'm just gonna leave it at that, meaning everything for men. So it's just natural that Natalie Portman is going to be Thor. It's natural. But the reason why I bring that up is because Jen and I went to Liberty Science Center today, and we were, which is in Jersey City. It's awesome. They have
lots of nerd stuff.
Lots of nerd stuff. The Western Hemisphere's largest planetarium, which was really, really cool. But so we went to the section where there were bees. They have this really awesome bee display.
They have a beehive.
A beehive, thank you.
Bee display.
It's a bee display. Where they explained that female bees do all of the work. And I noticed that we lost a lot of people already. Female bees do all of the work, and the male bees just procreate with the queen, and then they die. Like, that is their only purpose. So, girl power all the way. We rule. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we lost about 500 followers.
Yeah, we just lost like every follower ever, but that's because y'all are mostly dudes, but that's cool. All right, we're paving the way. We're making the space for ourselves.
We're making space.
Making space.
We're
Let's
kicking.
start fires and figuratively.
You like my pizza socks?
Thank you guys
Let's
for
go
joining
here
us
on them.
today. Trying to
Bye.
put your feet down. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Tarantino.
All right, I'm just closing this before.
Tarantino.
No.